Now, as you all know, by far, the most respected and beloved character in Star Wars, without a doubt, is Luke Skywalker. I know that back when Mando Season 2 came out, and we got that final episode by Peyton Reed, the director, by the way, who handled it, we had an outstanding, reception by Star Wars fans, expressing a lot of excitement and everything out of the character's return of Luke Skywalker and how he really made this surprise cameo that was disguised as Plo Koon in the concept art and everything related to behind-the-scenes work to really keep Luke Skywalker very tight and secret. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars updates. Also, by the way, guys, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you also very much for the kind support. It is greatly appreciated. Now, one thing about Mark Hamill is that he actually has been working on a lot of things lately, a lot of animated stuff in the background, but he's also been very close with both Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni about the future of Star Wars and exactly where it's all going. Now, mind you, I understand that the Book of Boba and Kenobi was kinda so-so to a lot of fans out there, especially Kenobi, by the way. But looking forward, everything is looking brighter and brighter. We have a lot of great animated material coming out, such as Bad Batch and Tales of the Jedi, but the more exciting stuff is live action to me. So we got Mando 3 next year, we got Ahsoka, and more to come as well throughout that year into 2024, just for starters. Now, bringing everything to the table, thankfully Kathleen Kennedy only has creative power from now on, moving forward, on the Acolyte and Skeleton Crew, and that is it. Nothing after that or before that. And so everything really is beginning to shape up for the Star Wars community. Now, specifically, with actor Mark Hamill staying very quiet for a while now about his role in upcoming Star Wars projects, he recently was able to talk more about his plans with both Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni for the new Star Wars universe and the shows that he will be involved in. Now, Mark Hamill went on to say the following to the fans: "What Jon and Dave have been discussing with me for the past 4 months is absolutely astonishing, and I am not over-exaggerating this in the slightest of what they are planning to do with Luke. It's truly going to be something that will fill fans' hearts. I really can't go into detail of what they have planned, but what I can say is that I will be involved with this new technique that they have innovated with ILM to recreate Luke Skywalker in a perfected form of technology that outclasses the CGI and deepfake technology. We are doing incredible things with upcoming projects that we are planning out ahead of time, and it's all coming together for the better. If you are a fan that loves legends like my son Nathan, you are going to be very pleased with what these two fine individuals are about to put out in the next couple of years. I don't think I have been this excited since I signed on for The Force Awakens, apart from the fact that I only got 30 seconds of screen time in the movie, haha. But seriously, this is just like a dream come true for me and my son Nathan, who is a hardcore fan like many of you out there. And even my son agrees that Jon and Dave are doing something truly special here. They are going to be giving Luke Skywalker some new designs and new stories stripped right from Star Wars Legends and those stories that George Lucas went over decades ago, and how I am going to be involved in this and watching it unfold is a great honor by Jon and Dave for giving me the chance to watch this happen as it slowly works its way into existence." Now, I just want to, focus on what Mark Hamill had to say here before I get on to the next, batch of stuff of what he has to say about this, is that what in the world could this new technology be? Alright, so he's saying that it outclasses deepfake technology, it outclasses CGI technology, and anything that we have seen so far that recreated Luke Skywalker. I don't know about you guys, but I am completely lost as to exactly what could really outperform deepfake technology and CGI. Is it a combination of the two? Maybe. I don't think so, though. It sounds like it's something completely innovative, something very new, that's going to really create Luke Skywalker as authentic as possible, like he said. And given that he himself said his son Nathan approves of what Jon and Dave are doing with Luke and what they're doing with all these new stories moving ahead, I think that we are in good hands. I don't know if you guys know Nathan Hamill, but he really is invested in all of Star Wars Legends. I mean, every single book, every little comic, every little video game. He knows everything about everything. I mean, if there's one person you want to look up to that knows everything about Legends, it is Nathan Hamill, and Mark Hamill talks about him all the time. In fact, he might even know more about Legends than John and Dave. I'm not even, over-exaggerating about that like Mark Hamill says with his, view on everything related to John and Dave. So, the thing about this, too, is that on top of all of that, he goes on to say that it's a creator's job to make sure that they communicate with the fans to me, and it's going to be something that this, of course, will change Star Wars in the best way possible. This new technology, which I got the chance to look over with ILM, is going to blow people away, and it's really going to transform the film industry. There is no doubt about that. I will never forget that George got to take a look at this new tech, and even he thought it wasn't possible to achieve such a perfected piece of tech in a short number of years. This really brings me back to the 70s and 80s when we were actually bringing in new things to the table, and how this is going to apply to recreate Luke in the most authentic way possible. I think it's going to allow filmmakers to create almost any character from old movies that they want to reappear, they want to. It's actually killing me keeping this as a secret, but we will be able to talk more about this next year. That is going to, I think, bring that true excitement for Star Wars back, just like how fans had that hype before The Force Awakens came out. And you know what? I mean, let's just stop here quick for a second. Mark Hamill really is trying to put it out there that he is not over-exaggerating this. Alright, when it comes to everything related to what John and Dave are about to do with Luke, how they're going to make Luke, and how they're going to make Legends happen. To me, I think it really sounds like that great things are on the horizon, and so far, everything related to what's been going on with John, George, and Dave, and how they really are trying their absolute best to make this work, I trust them, I really do. Now, when you look at everything else here, this new technology, I mean, it really is a mystery. It really is. I mean, it really makes you wonder, how long has ILM been creating this thing? I mean, George Lucas apparently got to see this new tech, and it only surprised him. It really did surprise him to the best, because he was actually shocked that they could make such a thing in a short number of years, like Mark Hamill said. So that means that this has been in the works, most likely since before The Mandalorian Season 1 probably debuted. And you could already tell that they are rapidly progressing with their techniques, with their technology. We have seen the difference of Luke in Mando Season 2, and of course in the Book of Boba Fett. They did two different techniques there. Season 2 was all about CG, and then you had Book of Boba, which was that deep fake technology. So now they're doing something entirely new that's going to allow them to have no limits, that's going to allow them to use an actor like Mark Hamill and transform him into a younger version of Mark or Luke, per se. But it's not going to be de-aging, and it's not going to be deepfake. So what is it? It really makes you wonder, right? So I'm really very interested to see what you guys have to say about all this below in the comments, everything related to that. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon.